wahala don't happen. Wahala ti shele. Yes, right now, everywhere is boiling. Tinubu finally knows who his enemy is, and his enemy is ready to finish him up. Yes, treasonable charges under house arrest. APC presidential standard flag bearer Bola Tinubu called on governors nationwide to disregard Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, the president of Nigeria, order that 500 naira and 1,000 naira notes are illegal tenders. Tinubu said, do not listen to this man called Buhari. Welcome once again to this channel. Do something for us. Like and share this video. If you're new here, tap on the subscription button. You all know what's happening in the nation right now. Confusion everywhere. From the presidency to the legislators. Confusion. Politicians are confused. Every one of them, they know the implication of this policy. Now, this announcement by Buhari to Nigerians about allowing only 200 naira to be a legal tender and 1,500 naira no longer a legal tender created widespread fire. Now, the announcement of Tinubu also met with huge, when I say huge, very, very huge applause from some people. Why some people are saying, is Bola Ahmed Tinubu now the president of Nigeria? Now, there are certain governors that opposed Buhari. One of them is Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna State. Abdullahi Ganduje, Governor of Kano State. And House of Rep Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila. They told Buhari categorically, straightforward, that you are defying the Supreme Court ruling. And the Supreme Court already said these three notes denomination must be used until the final decision of the Supreme Court. Now, governors are saying this 200 naira policy and lack of new notes will end up becoming anarchy. It will relate to anarchy. Simple. The land is on fire. Now, the spokesperson of APC presidential campaign, Dele Alake, urged friendly governors to follow suit with Mr. El-Rufai and other governors' action disregarding Buhari's order in compliance with the Supreme Court ruling. The circular added that the apex court must have the final say as globally practiced in a constitutional federation. They said Buhari is ignorant and is of no use, that he is going against the ruling of the court. Now, El-Rufai on Thursday accused Buhari's regime, not government anymore, he is calling it a regime, of plotting to instigate a military coup in Nigeria to avoid transferring power to a civilian administration when his tenure expires in May. They said that this is a man who swam on APC's boat. This is a man who could not get himself into that Ason Rock as president. They said this same party that you are trying to ruin is the same party that brought you there. Then there was nobody that came up with Naira redesign so as to stifle whoever they need to pay, whoever they need to, bribe, as they often will do, to put you where you are. And also, there was no lack of currency. There was proper circulation of currency. Now, people are hungry. And you think this will make you finally decide, bearing in mind from our observation and from what we have seen, because we like and love Nigeria so much, we have decided that We will hand over to an interim government pending when all of the chaos, anarchy is resolved or calms down. This is the speech that they said is working upon Buhari. Now, people said, why should Tinubu give an order? Well, if we have to go by the law, it is not in Buhari's place to give order over an order that the Supreme Court has given. That is the truth if we have to follow the legal procedure. In fact, not just governors speaking now. Festus Keyamo, senior advocate of Nigeria, the same person that argued the authenticity of Buhari as president, even though he cannot present his own level, is saying right now that Buhari is ignorant, that Buhari listened to wicked, foolish people who pushed him or drove him or directed him into this pathway that will bring anarchy, destruction to the party, destruction to Nigerians, that will create that military handover that a lot of people have been talking about. Now, what will become of Bola Tinubu? Well, Ganduje, Governor Ganduje, is known as Gandola. You know him, of course. Governor of Kano State. He has accused Buhari of using the Naira redesign policy to destroy the All Progressive Congress, APC, and Nigerians' democracy before he leaves office in May this year. Ganduje made this accusation in Kano, the state capital, on Wednesday when he met with Forum of Former Parliamentarians, Northwest Zone, who visited him to inform him of their resolve to support the presidential ambition of the APC presidential candidate, Bola Tinubu. Well, he has also joined the suit filed by the other governors against the Nigerian government at the Supreme Court. Well, we know what this is all about, and a lot of people are saying they are simply screaming and shouting for themselves and not for the people. Governor Ganduje was quoted as saying this. He said, imagine someone has been contesting without winning elections until after a merger was formed. He won the election and spent 4 years and recontested again, and he won. Now that he's about to go, he is now doing everything possible, doing everything to destroy the party that elected him, the party that worked, that spent money, that did all to make sure that he gets there. Why didn't he get there himself? Normally, if he was a man of integrity, and if that was all that was enough or all that was needed. The governor questioned Buhari and the governor of Central Bank, Godwin Emefiele, for not implementing the policy 7 years ago. He questioned why it had to be done just at the eve of an election, eve of the election of his own party, APC, that he simply wanted to arrive. And now that he has gotten there, the next thing that he wants to do is to destroy, to make sure that nobody gets there anymore. More or less like he used them, used the party, used people. I think now they are saying the truth. He said, what is wrong with doing it after elections? Why hasn't he done this in the past 7 years? What is the meaning of all this? This CBN governor is not a politician. He doesn't know anything about politics. How can a politician enjoy this policy? Imagine how, as a leader, you watch banks engulfed by fire. If not that democracy has decayed, would that be possible? How is it possible when the World Bank said the policy is wrong? The IMF said it is wrong. Other leaders say it is wrong. But you see it as right. You said you need 7 days to think over it. The poor man selling vegetables will have his goods rotten before the end of the thinking period. That is why I had to close down one supermarket for rejecting the old notes. The Supreme Court has said the old notes are still legal tender. That is why any bank that refuses to collect, I will revoke their certificate. And if they do that, in fact, they cannot work. These are the words of Kano Governor Ganduje. It is getting serious. Well, What are your own thoughts as regards this? Everywhere is hot. I mean, everywhere is hot. Everywhere is hot. And from the look of things, if they cannot bring interim or plan a coup, Tinubu will be locked inside of his house. Yes, house arrest. Do not forget to like and share this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. It's very important. Like and share this video.